Around a third of all UK homes are occupied by tenants, paying £85 billion in rent annually. The average time for a tenant to live in a rental property is 4.5 years. Live in a property that's safe and in a good state of repair? Have their deposit returned when the tenancy ends, and in some circumstances have the deposit protected. Challenge excessively high charges, know who the landlord is, live in the property undisturbed, see an energy performance certificate for the property, be protected from unfair eviction and unfair rent, have a written agreement if you have a fixed term tenancy of more than 3 years, and if you have a tenancy agreement, it should be fair and comply with the law. The landlord must make sure that the house is suitable for the number of occupants, to install and maintain smoke alarms, to provide safety certificates for all electrical appliances when requested, and send the council an updated gas safety certificate every year, and that the manager of the house is considered to be fit and proper. For example, they have no criminal record or have not breached landlord laws or codes of practice. The authorities can take enforcement action if landlords fail to achieve acceptable management standards. The Housing Act 2004 brought about the introduction of selective licensing of private landlords in a local authority's area. Selective licensing can be designated to areas to address the impact of poor quality private landlords and reduce levels of antisocial behaviour. In a selective licensing area, all private landlords must obtain a licence. Houses of multiple occupation, or HMO licensing, seeks to ensure that rooms let to tenants are livable spaces for the number of occupants being charged a rent. Mandatory HMO licensing covers most homes shared by 5 or more people in 2 or more households where some or all of the tenants share a toilet, bathroom or kitchen. Mandatory HMOs apply in England and Wales. Additional HMO licensing covers smaller HMOs shared by 3 or 4 people in 2 or more households. Unlike mandatory HMO licensing, additional licensing is not an England and Wales-wide scheme, but instead can be designated to specific areas by local authorities. This scheme tends to be brought into areas where there has been a change in housing occupation from families to sharers to ensure fire safety standards are improved in line with the extra risks involved in shared housing. Big cities and university towns have made lots of progress with licensing. Your local council can advise you on its licensing policy, and web search tools on the council website can tell you if the area is licensed.